And a one. Hey everyone, my name is Monroe Mann, YouTube's most amazing live streamer. If you want comedy, music, improv, motivation, psychology, law, special guests, and more, please subscribe to my channel. Today we're doing fitness with Monroe. So I'm going through my typical circuit of doing some squats, some push-ups, some sit-ups, some pull-ups and chin-ups. I'll do some leg stretching and do some practicing with some leg kicks. And I'm also going to show you some punching drills so that you guys can become a little bit better as a, basic punching, which I think is very important for people to learn how to do. Basic self-defense. And we'll take it from there. How you doing, Jesse? Nice to see you, as always. I don't know if you're at school now or whatnot, but I'm hoping that you will be inspired to do some exercise today while we're doing this. Good morning, Yasmin. I just saw your latest video, Dancing Up a Storm. You're looking good. Proud of you. I think you have 39 subscribers now, so you're very close to 50. So you can start doing your live streaming, I think. So very cool. So guys, we're going to start with the squats, single leg squats. Again, I said we're going to do push-ups. We're going to do some sit-ups, pull-ups. We'll do some kicking, some punching, and some stretching. And I'm looking forward to having you get in on this action. So let's get started. All right. And I have my shirt on now. I'm probably going to have to take it off and use just my undershirt. But for now, I will look cool. But once I start to sweat, I'll take this off because I don't want my shirt to get all ruined. You know what? No one wants the shirt to get ruined. And let me grab the... Okay, here we go. Do some leg squats. Hope you'll do some squats with me, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I do more on my left because I'm trying to build up my left quad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. Now it's time to get down and do some push-ups. How are you doing? Burn Thy Priest, #1 live streamer. That's me, ladies and gentlemen. Good to have you here. And Monica, lovely. Great to see you. V, good morning. Nice to see the nice #1 next to your name now. #1 member. V's got a new video out. Beautiful short, showing his beautiful Canada. Really makes me want to go live there and get out of Miami Beach, to be honest. And there's a little dog here who's probably going to cause lots of problems with me doing the push-ups. So we will see. V, I just left a comment on your channel that it seems the consensus is on Reddit that when you promote views on YouTube, they're not real folks. I was thinking, why can't we promote live streams, right? If the viewers were real, we should be able to promote the live streams and and get more people to come to the live streams. All right, here we go. We're gonna shoot for 40 minimum. 1, 4. Oh. 16. Please click like, guys. 9, 20. 25. 60. I'm gonna have to take the shirt off. 30. Hoo-ah. Hello, dancer. 32. 34. 35. 36. 38. 40. Yeah. Wow. Don't want to get a nice shirt all bonkered up. Thank you for the likes, guys. We're doing fitness with Monroe today. We do lots of cool things on this channel: music, comedy, motivation, fitness, special guests, education. So this is just one aspect of what we do here. Thank you for clicking like. Thank you for subscribing. And I do want to note that we reached $500 yesterday. So just to let you guys look at this mess of people who super chatted in October. So I put up the new goal to 600. We'll see. We've got 7 more days. Next, we're going to do some sit-ups. And again, I urge all of you to participate in whatever way you can. Do some jumping jacks, do some sit-ups, do some... thanks, Monica. Yeah, V, what? I'm happy to do a live with you anytime. Anytime. As long as I know someone's not a spammer and is a supporter, happy to do the live. So V, let's do a live together and talk about YouTube strategy. I'm actually, if you want to do it after this fitness thing, we can do that. That would be an interesting one. I think we get a lot of people to join us. Athena was here yesterday and said, I'll super chat you $10 if you clean up the whiteboard. But I said I'll do it, but Athena didn't give me the $10, but maybe Athena's waiting. All right, guys, so we need to do sit-ups right now. And I hope you guys will join. Please click like. When we get to 10 likes, we get the bronze medal on the YouTube live stream Olympics. All right, let's do this. I'm going to shoot for 40 forward, 40 to the left, 10 forward, 10 to the left, 10 to the right. Do 10 more forward and then finish with 10 scissor sit-ups. You'll see what I'm talking about when you see the scissor sit-ups, which are extremely difficult, especially after you just did 40 normal sit-ups. And in case you're wondering, I'm sure you are, this beautiful white t-shirt I got on Amazon. I think it's by Hanes or Fruit of the Loom, one of the two. All right, let's do some sit-ups. I need to move that. The dog is making noises, wants food. I'll give the dog food in a second. All right, guys, here we go. Time to do some sit-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To the left. 1, 12, 13, 14. The dog's making so much noise. 16. Dancer, hold on. 17, 18, 19, 20 to the right. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 to the center, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Time for the scissors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh man. That's exhausting, ladies and gentlemen. Exhausting. All right, the dog is really hungry. You want some food? Thank you for the $1. 1 second. Okay. Dancer, come here. Come here. Sorry, guys, I gotta feed the dog. Ready to eat? Yeah. All right. Sorry if all right, let me add these beautiful super chat to the board. Okay, let me put up here V $1 Canadian, which comes out to 81 cents American. But you know what? It's everything that I needed to continue my exercise routine and get over and do. First, we're going to drink some water. Remember, guys, you got to drink. Make sure. Make sure you are hydrating. I'll catch up with the comments. I'm going to drink, do comments, and we're going to go to the pull-up bar. We have a great crowd today. 20 people. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you all clicking like if you haven't already. When we get to 10, we get the bronze medal on the YouTube live stream Olympics. Let me look at comments. Jesse's got to go. See you later, Jesse. Yeah, Dancer's adorable. Sounds good, V. Looking forward to hearing more about that. I want to do the live stream with you. We talked about that. Good morning from Barbara Bodnarchuk. Good to see you. And Monica said, I did everything before this is. Good job. All right, Barbara. So I don't know if you have a pull-up bar. That's what a pull-up bar looks like. You can get these on Amazon for about $30. If you don't have that, you can certainly do jumping jacks. You can do some more push-ups. You can sometimes do dips on, like, for example, here. This is the sink. You can use this to do some dips, potentially. Be careful because you don't want it to pull off the wall. Better to find something else to do dips on. Maybe the counter. I mean, look, this is kind of hard, but watch. Here, I've got a counter here. And this, you could probably do some sort of dips by putting your weight. Yeah, you could do that. So you can do some dips, you can do some clever things. But now I want to do some pull-ups. I really want to do dips now that we just did that. All right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Woo! Remember, even if you haven't done, if you can do more than I did, awesome. If you do even one, congratulations. Be proud of yourself. It's never about competing with others. Hello. Dancer wants to do sit-ups. Dancer, do you want to do pull-ups? Do you want to do pull-ups? Yes. You want to do pull-ups, Dancer? Dancer wants to do pull-ups. Yeah. This, honestly, just seeing this cute dog deserves a few likes, I think. My advice, though, no one should get too muscular. Guys look weird when they have too many muscles, and girls certainly look weird when they have too many muscles. It's more than $1, Barbara. It's a minimum of $3.99. $3.99. But I'll be raffling off 5 new memberships again in the beginning of November. So keep that in mind. All right, let's do some more pull-ups. Now these are more chin-ups, because working the biceps more. And again, if you're wondering why my feet are so weird when I'm doing it, you never know if that's going to break. And you want to make sure that your legs are ready to catch a fall. So I'm going to take a drink here, and then I'm going to show you some basic punching, because I don't think a lot of people know how to punch very well. So, I'm going to move over here. We'll do some punching. So, the key thing with punching, you see a lot of people, they go like this, or they're down here. Terrible. Most important thing is you got to protect your face. So that means your hands always need to be up in front of your face. It looks like I'm covering my eyes, but I can still see, and you want to be able to protect them. And better than having your hands here, look how much more I can protect my eyes if my hands are like this. I can protect my whole face. You can't even see me now, but I can see all of you. That's the main thing with the hands. Number one, your hands need to be up. Second thing about your stance, you don't want to be forward like this. Your whole body is just there. Someone can easily punch you. You don't want to just go like, hey, I want to fight. When you're ready to fight, you turn to the side. You turn to the side. Now let me show you my feet. Forgive the slippers. So, you don't want your feet like this. You don't want them like this. You don't want them like this. Why? Someone could easily just push me over, right? What you need to do is be like this. Look at this line right here. You want to be on either side of the line. That's a good stance. Someone can't push me to the left, right, forward, back. So you've got that stance. You turn to the side a bit, because look, now you're not as big of a target. And then your hands are up. Now, when you do punch, people make their fists in really weird ways. That's terrible. You're going to break your thumb. Okay? This is terrible too. Look, there's a hole there. That means it's going to break your knuckles when you punch something. What you want to do is pull. You can do this right with me. Like this. Just pull them down. Make sure it's like that. You want these tips to hit right here. You pull that. You bring it down. It rolls forward, and then your thumb. You do not want your thumb like this either. Look at that. You punch somebody. If I punch somebody, what's the first thing that hits? The thumb. Terrible. Right? You bring it around like this. Bring it like that. Now I always have, a lot of instructors will come down and say, just go like this and then bring it down. It doesn't work. You don't want your fingers up here. You want them like a centimeter lower so it rolls easily. All right, then, here's another problem. People might have a perfect wrist, a perfect punch, right? But their hands are like this. You see this in movies all the time. Boom, boom, boom. That's not going to work. Especially if you punch somebody, boom, you're going to break your wrist. It needs to be completely straight. It's the same thing if any of you are in the military. I see people saluting like this. No. Wrist needs to be completely straight, like this. Same thing, and then you go in there and you go to a punch. So there. So here are the, now again, you can do what you want. There are two options. So you can keep your hands up in front of your face in a fist, and you're ready to go. Boom, boom, right? Or you can keep them like this. I personally like this more because if someone tries to punch, you can parry more easily and push it away. It's also not as threatening. It doesn't seem like it looks like you're in a more protective mode than you are in a combative mode. Okay? And then the other thing is you can grab somebody. You can grab the arm. You can grab the face. You can poke them with your fingers. You can poke them like that with their eyes right there. A lot of things you can do with your hands. And then as you punch, it turns into. So you have to practice as you're moving forward, it goes into your punch. If you're not good at making a fist very easily, then you want to keep your hands already in fighting mode immediately, right? Now, here's the next lesson. Let's just say we're going to be fighting like this, with our hands up here. Watch what I'm doing. First of all, look, I'm not like this. My shoulders are up, and my neck is down. It's like a turtle. See that? Like a little turtle. Why are you doing that? You want to protect your jaw and your ear. You got to do everything you have to do. It's both protective and combative. It's defense and offense at the same time. So here, you're in your defensive mode. And now this is called a jab. I'm going to do the jab, and we're going to do the cross today. And then I'm going to do the leg stretching. Ready? Boom. Look, it's not just out. Look at my body. It's turning. And if you could see down here, my foot goes like this. As you do the jab, boom. It twists. Everything twists. Boom. Jab, jab, jab. Right? And when I'm done, what happens? It comes right back here. Now what about the cross? Same thing, but now I'm using my right leg to twist. Like this. Okay? And then it goes, boom, right out there. Boom. You notice how I'm still, my head's not like this. It's boom, down like that. So if we put those two together, you're just talking. Bring your hands up like this, and you're still talking. Hey, man, I don't want to cause any problems, this or that. Slowly just start moving to the side. They may not even realize it, but you're getting into your fighting stance. And then you can bring your hands up. You still looks like you're in a defensive. It doesn't look like you're trying to initiate anything, which is important, because you're not trying to escalate. When you do this, you're in a fight. When you're doing this, you're still talking. And then, boom, boom, boom. You can still do it. Boom, boom. And then if you need to, you bring them into your punching mode, your fists. And then, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So practice that at home. You don't have to do all these things all in one day. Maybe practice your stance. Maybe practice just getting up like this. Practice going like this into a fist. Then once you can do that, practice going out and back, out and back, out and back, out and back. And then get into your stance and practice doing the turning your foot and your body as well. Notice my right hand stays up in front, protecting my face. Because maybe I miss and he comes with a cross or something. At least I've got something there to block myself, right? Now, then you can practice your cross. Boom. Boom. So, cool. That's that. I'm going to take another drink of water, look at some comments, and then we're going to go do some leg stretching and some kicking drills. Let's see. $5 more from Monroe Mann. You should try it. You should keep practicing, Barbara. That's true. You know, you can bite people. As they all's fair in love and war. And fighting someone can be a war. All right, so now we're going to do some of the stretching. Again, first, if you just did an upper body, I put my arm up against the wall, and you can just stretch it out. And that stretches your shoulder right here and your chest. Like that, hold that. Then you do the same thing on the other side. If you're doing it on a white wall, I recommend you use a paper towel, because in a week or two, you're going to have hand marks that are very difficult to remove from your wall. Hold this for 10 seconds. 1, 7, 8, 10, good. For your triceps, pull it down. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 10. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This one is always good. You put it behind your, interlock your arm, stretch, and then once you stretch, bring it up. One. Dancer came by and did a stretch too with their front paws. That was funny. Hold that. You can do this to loosen things up. All right. What do you want, dancer? So now I'm going to do a leg stretch. So why do I have the slippers on? It's so that I can slide across the floor when I do the leg stretching. If you're using it barefoot, it so blows my mind how many fitness teachers and stretching programs never tell people wear something slippery, and they're doing it barefoot. And if it's barefoot, you can't stretch because the friction prevents your legs from going out. So make sure you can slide, right? Slide. Make sure you click like, by the way. Thank you very much. And as you guys know, I'm running for Famous. All the super chat money and membership money goes to the Monroe Mann Running for Famous campaign fund. We're hoping for 2025 big win. Okay, and now to do a stretch. Going out to the side, I use this because you can put your weight on it. And once you put your weight on it, your legs don't have as much stress, so you can go out farther. I'm no expert at this yet. I'm still a student, but I'm getting better. And we go down, and then you get into it. And then hold that for 20 seconds. 2, and try to push out a little harder. The way you could push out harder is because you're putting your weight on this little exercise thing. All right. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow. Okay, you come up. Let me see what there's some comments here. What's up, Clover? Good morning to you. V says even professional boxers bite. Young Jim says children often bite me at school. It hurts and I can't defend myself. Are you a teacher or are you a fellow student? Okay, so I'm gonna hold that for a second, and let's do another one. Let's go down again. Whew. Welcome to everybody. Thank you for the likes. We're doing some stretching in preparation to do some kicking drills. We just did some punching drills and also some fitness, some push-ups, sit-ups, squats, and all that. My name is Monroe Mann. I have a very interesting YouTube channel. I have a PhD in psychology. I'm an attorney. I'm an Iraq war veteran and a 2-time TEDx speaker. And I'm also a licensed skydiver, and now I'm a professional YouTuber. Okay, we come up. Okay. And now I'm going into, I didn't make my bed this morning. Forgive me. You know what? It's important. It's funny here. I'm reading this book, Make Your Bed, and yet did not make my bed. So before we do more of this exercise, you guys are going to watch me as I make my bed. And I hope I'm going to inspire all of you to make your bed too. The good thing is I don't use sheets, really. I just use these 2 blankets. So watch how quick it is for me to make my bed. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. It's done. Check it out. Da, 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 da. I put that there so I can put my feet on there without messing up my bed. All right, so we're going to use the stretching machine now. She's using the stretching machine too. This is to help you with leg stretching. I'll show you how it works. Hit answer. Good doggy. I have to set this up. It takes me a moment to set this up, guys. And I need to use this big biology book here. Connected. Sorry, got lost for a second there. All right, so I'm going to show you how to use this. That's annoying. You can't see. Wait a second. There we go. Okay. So there's the stretching machine. I'm going to show you how that works. The dog's running away, as she should, because this is one scary machine. And it's like a medieval torture device. It's got levers and cranks and chains, and it makes a clunky sound every time you go a little bit farther. So I'm at 120 degrees now. The most I've ever done is 155 degrees, which was last week, which was a record. I don't know if we'll get there today. We will see. As I said, what I hope to do with these live streams with the fitness is, A, if you can follow along to some degree, great. At the very least, I hope you will be inspired to do some fitness yourself today or tomorrow. Try to get off your butt and do something, even if it's just a walk around the block. And what's interesting, fitness, like anything, the more you do it, the more consistent you are, the more quickly you end up seeing results. And too many of us with anything, with stretching, with fitness, with growing a YouTube channel, it gets very discouraging very quickly. And it could be anything. You guys are starting a business, maybe a relationship that you're in, maybe a new job, learning a new skill. We always start off with such enthusiasm, and then the reality slogs in. And it's like, wow, I've only been monetized now for 3 months, and I've made $500 this month. And the other day I was thinking, I can't believe I'm only making $500, and I have to, smack myself across the side of the head and say, Monroe, that's $500. You know how many people would love to be making $500 a month on YouTube? And I also reminded myself, if you just keep going, can you imagine if I'm making $500 a month now, supposing everything keeps moving forward, I could get to maybe $750 a month in a few months. Maybe in a year I'm making $1,000 or $1,500. Maybe in 2 years or 3 years I'm making $5,000 a month. And that's my full-time job now. I'm at 144 degrees right now. Sometimes distracting yourself is helpful. Me talking to you right now distracts me from the absolute pain that I feel in my legs here. Oh, terrible, terrible, terrible. Ooh. That's 150, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to see if I can go. No, I think I'm going to stay right here. I'm going to stay right here at 150 degrees for 30 seconds, because they always say with stretching, you don't need to push it. If you're feeling a stretch, guess what? You're stretching. So there's no point in me trying to prove to myself or prove to you anything. If I'm feeling a stretch at 150, then that's where I'm staying. Otherwise, you go too far, you're gonna really hurt yourself. For anyone who's leaving comments, I'll look at those in a second. And okay, this is one of the most painful parts. Oh, stretching. I love it and I hate it. I love it and I hate it. Okay. That was very painful. Hey, you know what? I actually thought by me doing that, I would lose more viewers. I started doing it at 19, and now I got 28 viewers. So thanks for joining. Let's do a quick comment count before we go back into the medieval torture device. Barbara says the technique is to not carefully bite at the right time. Barbara, you're terrible. Monica said, I told myself this was going to be an amazing day. I was right. Absolutely. In fact, Monica, I got something to show you. I got this for my mom like 2 years ago, and then I found it in her closet, so I guess she didn't like it. So I said, Mom, can I take it? She said, sure. It's a good day to have a good day. Right, ladies and gentlemen? It's a good day to have a good day. Never seen this move at the gym. Good morning, Jamie. Good to see you, Clover. And that's right. If you do not do it, I will come and bite your blood for Christmas. Maybe it's Halloween. I think, is that like an Italian Dracula? Maybe so. Thank you for liking. My name is Monroe Mann. Do comedy, music, improv, fitness, self-defense, politics, current events, special guests. List goes on and on. Hope you will please subscribe. Please click like. And let's get back to the torture device. Here we go. Okay. Jamie, I got to 150 now. If my legs are up to it, maybe we'll go to 155, but I cannot promise you. Cannot promise you. Oh, gosh, here we go. Now I'm going to turn on the air conditioning back here because I am getting a little warm. And it's on. Okay. So I'm going to tell you another story. You guys know that I'm in pre-med for med school, which I don't really know if I want to become a doctor or not, 100%, but I'm finishing up the prerequisites. I went back to school to do that. And I got an A in Bio 1 and A in Biology 1 lab. I'm in Biology 2 now. And Biology 2, completely different. I don't like the format. The first class was kind of the live teacher with lectures. This one, there's no lectures at all. The tests have nothing to do with what we studied. And so anyway, I got a C so far after the midterm. Not the greatest. But I did some calculations to talk to the instructor and did some more research. And I've always said this before in my other live streams. C's get degrees, right? C's get degrees. So, I mean, I talked to the instructor and I can definitely get a C in the class, Biology 1, as long as I get a little bit better on the final. But I also was doing more research, and I realized, and I remember A, that C's get degrees. I just want to have the prerequisites. What is the most important thing for getting into med school? It's not your grades. It's your score on the MCAT, the Medical College Admission Test. Not only that, but they look at your background as well. And so I just realized something. Who cares what grade I get? I'm Monroe Mann. I'm super cool. I've got all these other things going on in my life, which will make up for the fact that I got a C. More importantly, if I can just study really, really hard to do really amazingly on the medical college admissions test, that's all that's going to matter. So why am I telling you this? Is, as my mom always used to say, nothing is as good or as bad as it first appeared. So at first I was thinking, oh, this is great. Biology 2, it's going to be just as easy as Biology 1. I'll get another easy A. Nope. So it was not as good as it first appeared. I did terribly on the midterm, and now my grade is down to a C from an A minus. Terrible. And at first I thought that was terrible, but no. Nothing's ever as bad as it first appears either. Because now I realize, oh, all I need to do is pass the class and do well on the MCAT. Of course, I'm assuming that I'm going to be able to do very well on the MCAT. Maybe I won't be able to. But it's allowed me to get through the day. I was thinking about dropping out of the class and then maybe doing biology again, but now I realize, you know what? If I can just pass it and then, to be honest, because I'm not spending a lot of time studying for these pre-med classes. I'm just trying to get through it. For some of these kids that are in school now, my classmates, they're all 19, 20, 21. This is all they do. They don't have a job, they don't have to make money, they're living at home, and their whole mission in life, just as mine was. When I was in college, my mission was to do well in school. I think these admissions reps will put the C to the side if I do well in the MCAT, and given everything else I've done in my life. So what I'm asking of you guys is to give yourself a break too. So I'm sure, 155 right here. Aha! So painful, but I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure there's something going on in your life that you're either too excited about or something that you are really criticizing yourself about. In both cases, it's neither as good or as bad as it first appears. So take a chill pill, take a break. Realize that you shouldn't get too cocky because the good times ain't gonna last forever. And if things are going terribly whatnot, it's probably not as bad as you think either. Holding this for another 20 seconds is gonna kill me. But I'm gonna hold 10 more seconds. Oh my gosh. This is very, very painful, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Monroe Mann and I'm torturing myself. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm sitting here with you. But having all those likes on my live stream make me feel so less blue. Because I love you, baby, baby, YouTube fans. But I wear my sunblock so I don't get a tan. I live in Miami Beach and I do my thing. And maybe one of you two women will get my wedding ring. All right. Oh, I don't know if you want to marry me. Look, I can barely move. I can barely move. Okay. I got some more comments here. Put the sheet on the bed. That's right. Never seen this move at the gym. Good morning, Jamie. Monica says, sounds Romanian. Clover says, everyone have a great day. Hearts and thoughts, they fade away. Very interesting, Clover. Very, very interesting. This dog, look at her. She's constantly here. What does she want? She wants a belly rub, doesn't she? Okay. All right, so I'm going to give her a little belly rub. I'll give her a belly rub with my feet. I'll give you guys a belly rub with my words. So I'm going to give you a morning belly rub from your friend, Monroe Mann. And all right, so stick around. We're going to next do some of the kicking drills that we did last time. And I encourage you to do it along with me if you'd like. And then V, if you're still here, I'm happy to do the live stream with you to talk about YouTube strategy. If you're free, let me know. And all right, let's do some kicking. Just gonna put this here. Okay. Here are two fortunes from my Chinese food the other day. Let's see if any of them apply to you. A reunion with a loved one will bring unexpected joy. And two, your talents will be especially useful this week. Very good to know. All right, so as always, okay, move the chair. Okay, and so, hey, we've got a super chat ski down there. Yeah, I did 155. I'm very proud of myself. Thank you. As everyone knows, we got to go put Jamie up on the board. I have to navigate through the hallway with this chair now. This is a Ming Dynasty replica chair that my grandpa imported from China when he was doing that. I never met him. He died long ago, but I still have memories. All right, so we've got Jamie somewhere on the board here. $4.99. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate your support. By the way, we did reach 500 the other day. So the new goal is 600 for the month. Absolutely bonkers, crazy. And I would love you guys to subscribe. You can subscribe at youtube.com/Monroe Mann/join, JOIN. The lowest level is $3. You can see me practicing songs writing new songs, practicing new accents and new characters, and basically just having small group chat with my most devoted. So, now when you're doing kicking drills, that's when you take off the slipperiness. Because that's going to cause problems if you're sliding. Especially if you do a kick that's called an axe kick, that you go up like this. I have my socks on, which are a little slippery, so I will not do a full axe kick, where you go like this. Because you go like this, and you have slippery socks, guess what? The momentum of your leg, which is a massive amount of weight, you're just going to fly out and you'll hit yourself in the back. So I'm not going to do axe kicks. What we'll do here is the roundhouse kick. And practicing that, we're going to the side. In this case, you're just like when you do the punching, your heel turns outwards. Here, your heel turns outwards, but going this way. You want the left foot to turn. You hold it up there and kick it out there. Hold that, because it hurts. The muscle that it requires to hold your leg up is incredible. 4, 5. And I always do it first by leaning on the chairs, because it gets me into the method of doing it, muscle memory, but it allows me to focus on just increasing the flexibility and holding it with the strength. And then we'll do some more after that. Someone just gave a little love over here. Yeah, I'll try to do a moonwalk for you. I don't know if I'm the greatest at doing moonwalking. I can do some cool stuff dancing that, but I will hang tight, Monica. You have to wait until I'm done with we'll do some dancing right at the end. So again, you're gonna bring that up, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. And you'll notice, as I told you this, you'll feel this on your side butt right here. It's hard to hold that up. And you can see I'm out of breath. It's exhausting. It's a lot more exhausting than you would imagine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. There we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And another thing that's weird is when you pick up the speed, notice I just doubled the speed. That hurts a lot too. It's hard. That side butt muscle is very rarely used in your life. All right, so I'm going to put this. Oh, and then you can also practice doing a side kick in the same way. But instead of doing a chamber up to the side, your chamber is up this way and then out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now I'm putting this on the bed. Now the more difficult practice comes in, where you're actually practicing doing them, but without holding on, which is tough stuff. And I've got a dog in here who's right on the floor, who is front kick, roundhouse, and then side kick. Doggy, front kick, roundhouse, and side kick. And again, I'm not doing this because I'm a super expert. I'm just practicing and trying to improve. So I'm sure many of you can do it better than me. Great. Maybe some of you can't do it at all. Practice, just like I'm doing. And maybe let me be an inspiration to you. You got to get over the fear of people making fun of you. Somebody go and practice this in the park, and somebody will come over and start showing me, look, oh, you don't even kick that high. Look how I can kick. I'm just like, dude, I don't care. I don't care that you can kick higher than me. I'm so proud of you. It doesn't help me. Like, they're doing it to show off, not to be an inspiration. And that's the big difference. That's the difference between arrogance and being very helpful in your expertise. We'll try that again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Right. And then the hardest one is me trying to do 5 roundhouse kicks, just standing still. Very, very difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That side's easier. This side's hard because I can't keep my balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow! That's better than I usually do. I'm going to do one more round of that on each side, and I'll do some dancing for you, Monica. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, I gotta put my, you have to be able to see it. I've been practicing this a lot lately, which are the glides. Which is sort of like, which is kind of a form of moonwalk. And then the moonwalk, I don't know if I can do it that well. Hold on. I can't do the moonwalk very well. I haven't learned it, but that's sort of what it is. Wait. Oh, I have to put my weight on there we go. So there's a little bit of moonwalk for you, Monica. What else other dancing things am I learning? I haven't learned it yet, but the Roger Rabbit. But I can't do that one. This is called Little Dancer. Hey, dancer. Yeah, but this is the one I've been practicing a lot, and I find that that's pretty interesting. So, hope you like that. So funny. Okay, you get a little rub. You get a little rub. Yes, good dancer. Good dancer. Okay, I have to add Monica to the board. Thank you, Monica. Okay. You know what's funny? I think that's the first, is that the first one from this month? No. I see your old name up there, but this is the first time with a new name. All right, we're gonna go over here. Monica. What was it? $4.99. So now we're even closer to the $600 goal. I think we're gonna get there. I think we will get to $600 before the end of the month, which will blow my mind. Congratulations, your 5th Super on a live stream, Monica. That's right, woohoo to Monica. Black Death Gaming. I think you said your name was Ah, I forgot what I think you told me what your name was. I apologize, I forgot. Good morning, though, Surfer Bra. How's it going? Thank you guys for clicking like. Tastefully bragging is better than showing off. 100%. I remember I was on this TV show, a talk show, CNBC's The Big Idea with Donnie Deutsch. I was a guest for my book, Guerrilla Networking, which is a great book if you ever want to check it out. And the whole thing about the book is you need to learn how to brag tastefully. Because if you brag tastefully, you kill two birds with one stone. You're going to inspire people to know more about you. You're going to think, wow, this guy is cool. But as a result, you're going to end up attracting them to you because they're going to want to know more about you because you bragged, but in a very tasteful way that didn't turn them off. So I get onto the show. You guys can watch this. The video is on YouTube. And Donnie Deutsch says, so great to have you here, Monroe. So your whole book of guerrilla networking, the whole idea is bragging boastfully. And I said, no. I said, no. I'm like, I cannot believe it. Here's my big moment on a big TV show talking about the book. And he completely does the exact opposite of what it was. I had to correct him on camera. You'll see in the interview. No. It's about bragging tastefully. So I agree with you, Monica. All of us need to learn how to brag tastefully. And it's the same thing. You have to learn how to do the art of the soft sell. There is no way I think I would be making as much super chat money unless I gently reminded people about it in funny ways. Like saying, hey guys, I'm running for famous, and all of your super chats go towards the campaign, things like that. And you have to do the same thing. Be proud enough of what you're doing to ask people to get involved, but learn how to do it in a way that's not a turn-off to people. And I think I'm doing a pretty good job of it. I'm no expert. I'm sure I can improve how I manage the YouTube channel and encourage more people to subscribe and to like and to support the channel financially. But hey, 3 months in, I'm pretty happy with the results so far, and I love all of you guys. I cannot believe I've got a great group of people such as you supporting me and coming to the live streams. I can't tell you how happy it makes me when I see familiar faces here and they say, hey, Monroe, or hey, Rocco, or hey, Timothy, hey, Billy Bob, all this stuff. So, persistence too. I went to that pizza place last night to just get some pizza. And that guy, Saeed, said, Monroe, you haven't been back here with your characters. Twice people have come into here asking where that guy Billy Bob is or where Rocco is. And so I'm going to go back there tonight, I think, maybe with Timothy Hilford, the British guy, or maybe just as me. I don't know. And check it out. But persistence, consistency, keep going. Pit Maple says, on that note, hi. Hello. Nice to see you, Pit Maple. Great to see you tuning in all the way from England. All the way from England. I'll share one more thing with you guys because it does apply to fitness, which is the topic of today's live stream and all that, is Pit Maple, I don't know what you're talking about. What you just came up with what idea? Let me know. I'm reading this book. I just finished reading it, actually. $100 Million Leads by Alex Hormozi. And in the end, it's a very interesting story, which thanks, Monica, for sharing. So if you guys want to see me on the Donnie Deutsch show, you can click that link that super moderator Monica just shared in the chat. So this whole story, taking your characters to the street. Well, Pit Maple, didn't you find me originally when I was in, was it the Cayman Islands? No. Jamaica? No. Where the heck was it? Cayman Islands, Jamaica? It was Cozumel, Mexico. And I think, aren't you the one who found me doing Rocco Tribbiani on the side at the ice cream shop? I'm not sure. But maybe you suggested I do that even before I did that. I don't know. But either way, great suggestion. And if you help contribute to that, I give you a thumbs up and a salute. So the story is to help remind you about the power of persistence and consistency. And it'll apply to anything that you do in life. And I'll probably talk about this again on another live stream because I don't know how many people are going to end up seeing this one. Imagine you and I, when I say you as an individual, you watching this and I are playing a game with dice. And the dice one of them has 20 sides, one of them has 200 sides. They each start off they're covered in red, except one side of the die is green on each one. Now think about this. You and I are each going to play, and we're starting off with unequal die. One of us has an advantage. The odds are we're always going to be hitting red, but the odds of the one with the lower die hitting green is much higher because there are only 20 sides to that die. So we're playing this game. And what's going to happen for both of us? The odds are that the other rule. Every time you roll, you can roll again. Every time you hit green, you get $1. This dollar thing I'm adding, that's a different wrinkle. Every time you hit green, you get $1. And one of the other red sides turns green. So if I have the die with 20 sides and I roll it and I roll green on the first die, one of the other sides becomes green. So now I have 2 green sides and 18 red sides. I'm hoping this makes sense. However, the odds, if I'm rolling the die that has 200 sides, the odds of me hitting green are significantly lower. But same thing, if I hit green, one of the other ones turns green as well. You can start to see that the more you roll the die, it doesn't matter which die you have, whether you have the one that's 20 sides or 200 sides. Eventually, you are going to hit green and make $1. And one of the other sides is going to turn green. Which means that then the next time you roll, you have a much higher, not a huge, but a higher likelihood that you're going to hit green, regardless of which die. And the analogy that he gives is when anyone's trying to do anything, start a business, find a girlfriend, find a wife, make money, find a good job, learn how to draw, learn how to sing, create a successful YouTube channel. It doesn't matter which die you have. Most people stop rolling it after they roll it 3 or 4 times and it comes up red and they make no money. Right? Maybe somebody rolls green on the first day, but then rolls red for the next 200 rolls. They give up. What the story of this is, you need to be consistent. The more consistent you are, not only are you going to see more gains more quickly, but the more often you do it, the more sides of the die are going to turn green, which means you're going to be making money or seeing gains more and more and more frequently. Maybe it takes 3 years, maybe it takes 5 years. For me, it took 18 years with YouTube until I finally learned how to monetize the channel this past summer. And now it's a brand new learning curve. And that's the funny thing about YouTube, at least for me. There are 2 phases, or 3 phases. One is you got to start the YouTube channel. 2, you have to figure out how you're going to get the watch time to get monetized and the subscribers. And number 3 is once you get monetized, how do you keep making money and how do you keep growing to the point where it becomes more and more of a green-sided die? How does this apply to fitness and this whole live stream? It's the same thing. If you're overweight or even if you're like me, I'm in perfect health, quote unquote, no problems with cholesterol, no diabetes, everything's good. But I probably don't work out as much as I should. And I'm doing it a lot more because I'm doing these live streams. I have not done consistent workouts as much as I have in the last 3 months as I had in the last 3 years. Why? Because I have you guys to do it with me, and it's fun. And I can talk to somebody while we're doing it, and I love motivating people and things like that. Even if the truth is, I am seeing results. Like sometimes when I'm doing the YouTube live stream and I see myself on the side, I go, whoa, dude, your triceps are getting bigger, or your biceps are getting bigger. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen overnight. It's happening because I'm doing this twice a week. And I've been doing it for the last, 2 months, 2.5 months. And success begets success type of thing. We talked about this on another live stream earlier, is you got to find out the things that make you flow psychologically, because that will help you overcome procrastination. Because as soon as you go into a flow state, the world slips away, and when you're done, you feel motivated and feel energized. Like right now, this live stream put me into a flow state. How do you know you're in a flow state? You don't remember anything else that's going on in your life. It's only after I've been talking about it right now in the last 3 minutes that I'm thinking about some of the other things I need to do today. But for the last 66 minutes, 64 minutes, I was completely consumed with working out, entertaining you guys, motivating you guys, and focusing on stretching and doing some kicking. But now that I'm in this great mood, guess what? Boom! I want to do more. I want to do even more. So, Pip Maple, if you love probability, I got a book for you that you need to read. Any of you guys need to read this. I love probabilities too, and risks. And this book right here, Against the Gods, The Remarkable Story of Risk. It's fascinating. Ambitious and readable, and engaging introduction to the odd makers, whose Bernstein regards as true humanists, helping to release mankind from the chokeholds of superstition and fatalism. Extraordinarily entertaining. I mean, it is good. It really reads very, very well. And if any of you are interested about success, insurance, if you're interested in what are the odds of me becoming successful in life, or how can I increase my odds, what's even most fascinating of all about that book is that this whole idea of probability and odds really didn't come about until about 400 years ago. Meaning, like before in 2000, so 19, so like around the 1600s, 1500s, there wasn't a lot of research on the odds and probability and all that. Until all of a sudden there was the Renaissance and Galileo and all these folks. And it's crazy. Read this book. Hope you'll like that, Pip Maple. And all right, so V, I don't know if you're still here, but I'll email you and see if we could set up a time to do a live stream about YouTubing. And I guess I will just end today. Oh, I'll share this with you guys too. Get a little bonus for you guys who stayed for the whole live stream. All right, so V, I'll email you. Actually, can you email me your phone number so I could send you a text? It's easier to set up the live streams via the text. What was I going to say? Oh, so all you guys know that I left my job as an immigration attorney 6 months ago. And I've been living off savings and my investments for the last 6 months. It's not fun, because who wants to use their savings and investments? I'm not in dire straits, but it's not fun, because I want to see the money rising, not to see the money depleting. I was taking the dog for a walk today, and I just had an epiphany, and I realized, Monroe, stop focusing on the things that were making more money before, my legal job, and focus on the things that are making money for you right now. And the two things that are making money for me right now are YouTube and my company, Break Diving. Neither of them are making as much money for me as I was when I was working as a paid attorney. But I realized something. Which of those three things has an unlimited potential? The law firm, working for somebody else, my own company, Break Diving, or my own company, my YouTube channel. Of course, the two entrepreneurial ventures on my own have unlimited upend. Even though it's a struggle right now, quote unquote, and that I'm comparing it with what I had before, I realized, Monroe, just focus on the things that are working right now and put all your energy into growing them, break diving and YouTubing. So that's helped alleviate some of my stress that I've been having over the last few months, because I see the YouTube channel growing. And breakdiving, we're launching our mobile app on Apple and Android in a month. I mean, I really think it's on the verge of blowing up. If you haven't yet, come to breakdiving.io. Monica just said, I sent an email to you on breakdiving.io. Awesome, Monica, I'll be checking that later. I got a lot of work to do for breakdiving today. I encourage you all to visit breakdiving.io if you haven't, if you want to check it out. But I'm just, what's the lesson here? Sometimes you're focused on the wrong thing. And for the longest time, these last 2 months, I was focusing on, oh, that's great, YouTube's making money and Breaktime's making, but they're not making enough. And I was making more money as a lawyer. And I was really contemplating, do I go back and get another job somewhere? Which I've never liked because it always takes away from my time. But at the same time, consistent income. I don't know, but I've got a gut feeling that pushing the YouTube channel and pushing breakdiving and just making their incomes grow, focusing more on that rather than trying to divert my time and energy by going to work for someone else. Make sure you're devoting your time to the right things, not only your time, but your worries. I was worried for so much about thinking about, I'm not making as much money as I was making as an attorney. That was the wrong focus. The focus should be, how can I increase the two things that I am making money from today, YouTube and breakdiving, to a much higher level? I mean, there are other things. I have the real estate investments with my mom and this and that. But I mean, the things that are just mine, active pursuits, not passive investments and things like that. I'd like to have $4,000 a month coming in from YouTube and from breakdiving. So anyway, that's my focus now, my new focus, and I'm going to be working on that, for the rest of the year. I want you guys to just make sure, are you focusing your time on the right things? I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. And maybe next month, we make $50 on YouTube. And maybe when we release the breakdiving mobile app, it doesn't have the huge success bump as I expect. But what was Pip Maple and I talking about a moment ago? Probability and risk. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. And I never want to have on my tombstone, he tried and quit. It's he succeeded or he died trying. I'm going to either succeed or die trying. And this applies to everything you're doing in your life, whether it's fitness, whether it's starting a business, whether it's YouTube, whatever. So I'm going to die trying. Hope you have a wonderful day. I think I'm going to do a quick live stream with V. We're going to talk about YouTube marketing. If we can set it up quickly, I'll do that. And then I will probably be doing a breakdiving live stream this afternoon. I know I said yesterday I was going to do it. I got really exhausted and my time got... But if you subscribe to the breakdiving channel here on YouTube, that's a very motivational channel. And we do a lot of things, but lately we've been doing a lot of study halls because we're trying to build up the watch time to get that channel monetized as well. So if any of you can go to breakdiving and watch some of those videos, just put it on in the background, watch one of our study halls, like some of them are 2 or 3 hours. It would be amazing if you could just sit there, watch it. If you're going to go to sleep, turn on one of the breakdiving live stream replays. We'd love that. And of course, turn on the bell. Also, of course, for my channel, please subscribe. Please turn on the bell. Please turn on notifications on your phone. Thank you to Jamie and Monica and V. How funny, the last 3 people to make a comment were also the 3 people who gave a super chat today. Always know that the money that you invest with me, it's not in any way wasted, because you guys, your job, guys, is to keep me motivated to keep going. I get discouraged very easily. But you guys, the super chatters are amazing. That's like the #1 motivator for me, because I want to make this a living. Number 2, the people who are becoming members, because why? They're becoming regular monthly sustainers. And of course, any of you who are just watching. It all helps. Appreciate it so much. Go out there and kick some butt today. Pit Maple, Jamie, Monica, V, all you guys. Be persistent, be consistent. Go do some exercise today. Please start investing. You can download for free my top 10 investment tips, the top 10 investing myths. You can download for free here in my YouTube store. Click on that. You can download it. And no strings attached. I hope to inspire you. And I'm hoping to put more and more of these free PDF downloads in the future. See you soon. V, I'll check email, see if you sent me your phone number. Bye, guys. And Monica, I'll check your message on breakdiving too.